everyone, I hope everyone is well and enjoying the winter weather. Don't know about enjoying, but you know what I mean. I hope we're all surviving. Got something to tell you all. It is officially 1 year since I've been vegan. Yay! Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, basically I'm quite excited about it because a lot of the time when you start a journey in your life, you might not carry it through, you might not enjoy it, you might lose focus, you might decide it's not for you. But I'm so glad it's something that, you know, has come into my life and I am enjoying it. I want to carry it on. I want to share the knowledge that I've learnt and the things that I do with others. And you know, I'm just so happy that it's something that's going to be my lifestyle now. It's not just a fad or a phase or a certain diet that I'm going to do for a certain amount of time. It's something that, you know, I want to have in my life forever. When I have kids, I want them to obviously experience the same as well. So yeah, I'm very happy about, very happy and excited about being vegan for a year now. It's gone so quick. This time last year was when I made the decision that basically I didn't want to eat any more animal products because I'd already throughout the year cut out things like eggs, chicken, dairy, red meat, anything animal based I wasn't really eating. It was more so just fish. That was the only thing that I ate. So it was obviously the next step to, I could have stayed eating fish, but I didn't. I decided to completely just get rid of all animal products and I have enjoyed it thoroughly. What have I learnt? I have learnt that there is a different way of life, that we don't have to conform to what everyone is doing out there. We don't have to live inside this box, and we don't have to be afraid to try new things and try a different way of living, because we can go through life and just do what we've been told to do, and we might not step outside of the box and think, okay, well, how else can I live my life? Because, you know, for a long time, you know, I was overweight, I wasn't feeling good, I'd feel sick, you know, I wouldn't feel my best and 100%, and you know, that can reflect on how you're living your life, whether it's stress, whether it's food related, whether it's, you know, not really doing anything, not exercising, not having any hobbies, not having a social life. It can be so many different things, but I've learned that, you know, there are so much more out there than what we already know. You go to school and you learn things, and you come out of school and you go to college and the learning never stops. You can always teach yourself things, and I feel that, you know, I have learned a lot throughout my time of my health journey, because, you know, this didn't just start a year ago. It's been 2 years now. So for me, it's all been a process, but I've just learned to obviously try new things. I've learned that this new way of life is something that, you know, I love and I want to carry on. And I've also learned as well to kind of open your eyes a bit more and look out what is going on, because being vegan isn't just about not eating animal products. It's also about what you use daily, so your hair products, your skin, what the clothes that you wear. And obviously that's the hardest thing for me, because it gets harder for you. You have to source more things, so things like footwear, you know, you have to source what you can get that's not made from animals. Your products, a lot of them are tested on animals, whether it's shampoo, whether it's conditioner, whether it's face cream. So I tend to stick to natural oils and products and brands that I know that don't test on animals and that I can trust. So yeah, that's some of the things that I have learned. How do I feel? Well, I feel amazing, if I'm honest. I could never imagine feeling how I do. I know a lot of it is related to weight loss as well, because when you're a bigger size or you're heavier, you might not feel good about yourself, you might not feel, you know, your energy, you might not have that confidence. And I've always been a confident person, but it has stepped up since I have lost weight and since I've chose this lifestyle and in my body, and I feel amazing. I do have my days where I feel slightly low in terms of like energy, because I know that being vegan, you need to keep your iron levels up, you need to keep your vitamin C up, you need to keep all your nutritional benefits up, and it can be hard sometimes because you have to consume a lot. But I know how to gauge that. If I'm feeling tired one week, I know what I need to do to up that. So all in all, I feel amazing. I feel more alive, I feel more energetic, I feel happier, I feel, you know, 100% more positive than I used to. And just things that have come from this journey, like for instance, I've always been a creative person, and I've always liked, you know, to play around with things. It started off with fashion and designing and drawing, and I did like to cook, but I never used to cook from scratch. So the past 2 years has been me experimenting with food and coming up with different recipes and finding different things to have, because people get bored with food, and that's why they stick to the same things, and that's why they get into a routine, and that's why they just big cycle, and it just keeps on going. Whereas with me, I'm always finding something new to make. I'm always trying to think, how can I make food exciting, how can I make it less boring, how can I make it nutritious. So like creating recipes, and my brand, which I'm still working on, which is Cakes and Ish. So that's sweet things that are plant-based, there's no dairy, no gluten, they're all vegan, and that brand has come from this healthy way of living, and I'm really happy about that, because positive out of positive. So I set myself on this journey, and things just keep coming out of it, and that's just the way it should be, success after success. And you know, I'm really happy about the fact that I've got something more than just a better way of life, a better quality of life. I'm glad that I have learned what I've learned, and that I can put out there, and I can show people, and I can inspire people, because you know, this is what I want to do. I want to be able to show people a different way of living and say, look, I've done it. I know that it might not be 100% for you, but just take a leaf out of my book, and maybe it'll help you to do something that you want to achieve. It might not necessarily be weight loss, or it might give you that push to think, well, she's done something amazing, why can't I do something amazing in my own life? And that's what it's about. It's inspiring people, it's taking people with you and moving forward, you know, on a great path. And you know, people can come with me if they want to. Discoveries from this whole lifestyle has been the knowledge and the feeling of how I feel, and my brand Cakes and Ish, you know, I can't explain how great that makes me feel. But the journey on a whole, I'm just gonna say, keep sitting here repeating the same things, but it is amazing, seriously. Like, even if someone's vegan for a week, or something like wheat, eliminate wheat from your diet for a week or two, and just see how you feel. Because a lot of people say to me, I don't know how you do it, I don't know how you can not eat meat. But that's because you've done it all your life, and you couldn't imagine your life without it. But you don't need it. This is the thing, it's the same with dairy. You don't need it. It's just you've had it all your life and you've been told it's a good source of calcium. You don't actually need it. So until you come out of that and try things, you won't know how you feel. And believe me, it feels amazing. Your body feels like a lot lighter when you eliminate all this processed stuff, and when you eliminate all these animal products. You can listen to your body more, you can tell what it is, what it wants, you can eliminate obviously illnesses, and you appreciate taste more as well, because there's things that I never used to like that I like now, things like coriander, celery. Those are two major things I could not eat, but now I love them. So it just makes me see that I appreciate flavour a lot more now, and it just opens things up for you. So I think that's all I can really tell you, because I'm just going to keep on repeating the same things. But it's been amazing, and 1 year of being vegan, even though sometimes I don't like to label myself because of people asking certain questions. You know, miss meat, if I wanted to eat it, I will eat it. So sometimes I'm not just, vegan isn't a label, it's a lifestyle. That's how I see it. So you know, if you want to embrace it, then embrace it, and you don't have to explain yourself. You do what you feel is fit for you. But yeah, so I shall carry on with this journey, and I shall carry on with it smiling and happy, and I shall keep sharing my tips with you guys. I shall keep showing recipes and just giving knowledge and just putting myself out there. So anyway, if you like the video, then thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you've got any questions, anything you want to know, just leave them down below. And till next time, I shall see you soon. Bye.